I am really excited to get into my JB style box for the month of November. My stylist, Amy, asked me if she could curate a box specially for my birthday. So I can't wait to see what she has in store. I told her yes, as long as she worked around a top that I sent back in my last box that I loved and I've been missing. So I know I have at least one piece in here and I can't wait to see how she styled around that. So let's get into this. Welcome to my channel. I'm Nancy Ann, if we haven't met before. This is my dog Ruger, and when we're lucky, he joins us, and I guess we're pretty fortunate today because here he is. So, JB Style Box. My stylist asked me if she could curate a birthday box, like I said on the intro, and I told her, yeah, but I wanted that hot pink button-down Liverpool top back. It was satin, and I sent it back last time, kind of in interest of expenses, and also I'm not really a big button down girl, but it fit beautifully. I've been missing it, so I said if you can build the collection around that, sure, let's go ahead. This is my last stylist box of my birthday month of November, so this is one where I'm going to let myself keep pretty much everything that I love in here within reason. I did want to tell you about the box though. This box, apparently it got tired of cold weather and it decided to take a little trip south. It's broke down here on the bottom. It's all split up. I'm going to have to find a different box to return whatever I don't love, because you don't get a bag. They actually return it in the same box. So I'll have to find a different box because I don't know if this one's going to make it back in one piece. It made it from Holland, Michigan, where their store JB&Me is, down to Indianapolis, which is just north of me. And that was supposed to be coming the next day. And then it didn't come, and I go on to see, and it made a little trip down to Pensacola, Florida, and it went to Jacksonville, Florida, and finally it got back to me. So I'm excited that I have this, and I actually have time to film because I was getting concerned about that. Somebody probably put it on the wrong truck. So JB&Me, it is one store. It's a really cool boutique store. I've been able to go there. It's really special. And they do a style box. It's a true styling service. You'll see there's photos of the flat lays of your outfits. And if you've never had a JB style box before, you can use Nancy Ann from Nancy Anne's Unboxings. They'll know who I am. You'll get 20% off of your first box, and I'll get 20% off of my next one. Finally, the box is open. They always wrap their pieces in tissue paper. There's the flat lay of the photos. We'll cover those as I go by each outfit. Oh, I see my top in there. Then there is the invoice. And let's see. I have 20% off. So thank you. Somebody used my link. I really appreciate that. There's my return mailer that I will stick on top of a different box because this one's busted up. A little scarf just slipped out. Let's take a look at that. This is like a really classic neutral scarf that would work with so many things. Let's see what this is. It just says printed silk scarf. And the retail value on this one is $16. I usually try to wait until the end to do my prices, but I may not do it this time. Wait a minute, did that say printed silk scarf? Yes. How do you do a silk scarf for $16? That's very nice. And then there's a little something in here. Oh, it looks like there's a little, oh, I love these bags. I saw them on Instagram, and I mentioned that I liked the smaller one. And I'm wondering if they saw that when I commented on the video and she included this. That's exciting, it's so cute. Then we have, it looks like, it's full of black right here, but since the top is hot pink, I'm expecting a lot of black. By the way, what I'm wearing, these pants I got from a JB&Me a couple of years ago, may have even been 3. I gotta tell you, pleather pants are surprisingly versatile, and then I paired them with the floral jacket that I got in that last JB&Me box where I sent the pink top back. So there's my top. It looks like we have a red, and then we have something in like a soft denim maybe. Oh, I'm excited to get into this. So right here on top is that pink button down that I want. I've thought of a million ways that could be used in an outfit since I sent it back. And we have a little soft, stretchy red top. This is also by Liverpool. It looks like it has a boat neck. Very cute. Just looks like a 3/4, maybe elbow length sleeve. And then I've seen these. They are a pull-on trouser with an elastic waist and a little drawstring right there. They're by Days Denim. I love Days Denim jeans. Look at the striping down the side. I can see this being really comfortable over the holidays and still keeping me looking put together, because we have family and friends over. We're doing Thanksgiving dinner at our house, so that will keep me comfortable but not feeling like I look slouchy if those work out. Next bundle. What is this? This is also, I love this. It's a pleather skirt. This is by Z Supply. I think I would get a lot of good use out of this. It looks like the button is in the front. Buttons all the way down. I'm a little bit concerned the waist might be big on me. I love this skirt. I hope it works out. And, there's a little cardigan. Oh no, it's not a cardigan. It looks like a top batwing, black top. I generally don't care for bat wings. This is by 650, it looks like. But she knows my figure, and a lot of times she'll send things and I'm thinking this isn't gonna work, and then it works. Another pair of pants by Pistola. Oh, so these look like they are a cropped length, and they have the seam down the front. Can you see that? There we go. And also in the back. Hold it up for you. So that'll be fun to see how she put that together. I'm hoping I have shoes that'll work with that. Their shoes only go up to 10, and I am an 11. And then of course we have the really cute bags. So something I didn't explain, because JB and Me is a styling service out of one really cool large boutique store in Holland, Michigan. The way that they are able to do these styling boxes is they have a couple of things that are a little bit different. One, you have to keep at least $50 worth of merchandise to have your $25 styling fee applied back towards it. So it'll just take $25 off your total price because you paid it when you ordered the box. And the other thing is you need to keep at least 3 pieces to avoid paying return shipping. I've never had a problem with that. I don't believe I've ever kept any less than 3 pieces in a JB styling box because the styling is that fantabulous. All right, enough talking. Let's get into the pieces. So first outfit, I'm going to show you the flat lay. In her note down there, she says it's all about the accessories. And then right here, she leaves a little note for me to tuck it in. And I've slightly disobeyed, but we'll do that in just a minute. If those shoes were available in my size, I would be inquiring as to their price and seeing if she could send those to me. And they will send the pieces to you, again, without charging the shipping, as long as you're keeping at least 3. I've had to exchange a couple of times, or she sent me something that was in the pictures that wasn't included in the box. And so I know this firsthand. But let's first of all talk about the cute little tote. I know I showed it to you when I unboxed it. It's all fuzzy and furry and so soft. I saw the price, it's $52, but of course I would get 20% off, and there are no pockets or anything inside that I can tell. It's just exactly what it looks like. The inside is kind of suede. It's not satin, and I like that. It's a little bit different. This is adorable. I wouldn't use it a ton, but the price is nice. And oh, look, it does have a little bottom where it will stand up as well. This is really cute. I love the look of the outfit. Now, she included this silk scarf, and it has some elastane or something in it because it is very stretchy. And I think she intended me to put it around my neck. I'm not doing that for 2 reasons. Number 1, I'm wearing makeup and I just don't want to take a chance of messing it up. And number 2, I don't like things around my neck. It just makes me feel like I'm strangling if I put anything around my neck. I'm not really a scarfy person, but I did fold it over on itself and just belted it because I thought that would add a little bit of pulling me in at the waist. And I did this before I saw the note that said tuck it in, but I thought it kind of helped the monochromatic look break up a little bit. I did my best with the boots. These are mine. They're not black heel like hers, and they're not quite as modern as Silhouette, but this was the best that I could do. So I am loving the skirt. The top, these bat wings, again, they're not always the most flattering on me. I do think belting it helped a lot. It's a good monochromatic look. I just think that because my hips are bigger, and I think that it enhances my more like an hourglass with more sand on the bottom type shape. So let's go ahead and tuck it in, and we'll talk also about the skirt. This skirt is adorable. Now, one thing I want to point out before I forget, these are not functioning buttons, which I'm grateful for, because you would not want one of those to break. That could be rather disastrous in public. It also leaves a little bit of a slit at the bottom. Really like that. Also, I got into it. It does not pull on. I got into it by zipping it at the sides. Really well done. Nice flat-filled seams in there, if anybody knows what that is. Instead of serged, they're sewn together, then pressed apart, then stitch on either side of that main seam. And that's a really nice finishing touch. Very well done on the inside of the skirt. So I think this is cute. What do you think? I've dropped about 10 pounds, and I'm pleased I can wear this and not feel like I look super, super lumpy, but I may look at the footage and then change my mind and think it's not real flattering. But for right now, I do like the skirt. So we've got the Rain faux leather midi skirt, size large in black. My price is $78.40. Trying to recall what that's 20% off of. Then we have, oh, it's $98 because the fuchsia kiss blouse I just saw is the same price, and I know that this is $98. Then we've got the Anywhere top. This is also a medium, black, $48. So this would be $60 regular price, doing my mental math. The printed silk scarf would be $12.80. The original price on this is $16. Oh, it's 100% polyester. It is not silk. I couldn't figure out how they could do $16 with silk. So that makes sense. I don't know why they call it silk if it's polyester, but it doesn't matter. The price is great. Then the Melania fur mini tote, and my price would be $41.60, and I believe we said this was $52. So that's the first outfit. I'll be back with the next look. Here is the flat lay for the next look. And then she said, love these pants, comfy. She's really right. Either top can go with the pants. And then of course we have this really cute little fuzzy, furry bag. So the pants really are comfy, even though they're a size too small for me. These are a medium. I think these hips needed a large. They're making me look, it's just not real flattering through the waist for me. And then in the back, a little too snug, and I can just feel that they're too tight. Loving that stripe down the side. It's kind of a tuxedo stripe. I think these are fabulous, and they're really comfortable, even though they're a little bit too small. Now, she did show them with these black tinnies. She didn't include the price. This is another pair of shoes that if they had it in my size, I would inquire and ask the price on it, because I would actually love to have a pair of fashion tennis shoes just like that. I pulled out my burgundy Dr. Scholl's. I know these aren't exactly the same, but I thought, good enough, kind of keeps the spirit of the outfit going. We do have a drawstring. These are pull-on, and it's a true drawstring, by the way. I was able to pull this down to fit my waist. It slides around in there. So it's not faux. This is actually a functional drawstring. Now the little top is just a simple cowl neck, 3/4 sleeve. It is a really great basic layering piece. I think it's pretty flattering. My microphone's kind of messing it up. Love the red. So cute. Let's pull it out so you can see the length. Tucks well, but I think it's awfully cute pulled out too. I could see this with any variety of pants. I'm noticing on the pants, see how this comes in to the side up here? I don't know if that's the way they're supposed to be, or if it's just because they're too tight on me. So I'm probably gonna look into going up on these, possibly in size. Anyway, there's the top, and there's the length on the top. This would work with a bazillion different things, different jackets. Would look really cute with the jacket that I wore on the intro, also from JB and Me. So there's those two pieces. Let's talk prices on these real quick. The knit 3/4 sleeve draped neck in tango red, the price is $47.20. Doing mental math, I think it's going to be $59. We'll check at the end for the retail price. Then we have the cozy wide leg pull-on, size medium in Sky Whisper, $78.40. Now I did look at this one, it's $98 regular price. Now I'm gonna be back with the pink top and what looks to be cropped pinstripe pants. This is the last look in our collection from JB and me. She put a price there, $215 on the boots, and it says "sew put together." It is the pinstripe jeans or pants with either one of the pink or the red top. And of course we have our fuzzy bag in each one of these outfits. This is the top I wanted back. I love it. You've seen it before if you watched my last JB and me style box unboxing. I will include it at the end in a clickable thumbnail when we get to the end of the video, along with any bloopers that I might have done. There's almost always bloopers, although I'm doing a little better this time, but we'll see. We'll see. There might be something for you, but I will have that link. And it's the same top. It's so cute. It's by Liverpool. It is $98. My price, I believe, is going to be $78.40. And now let's talk about the pants. I don't remember the brand on this. I'll have to tell you when we do the wrap up, but I thought they would be cropped. They're actually ankle length on me. Now I am 5'9" and I have a minimum 32-inch inseam. So if your legs are shorter than mine, these will probably be not ankle length on you. I'm really enjoying them. I don't know if you can see the pinstripe in the front, and it also has it in the back along with pockets, which I think is cool. These have some great stretch, but what they also have is really good compression. I mean, these I feel like they're smoothing me out a little bit here. I'll have to take a look at the footage and see how well I like them. They're a tiny bit big in the waist, but not anything that would keep me from purchasing them. I think I could work them out just fine if they're supposed to be tight. When I first put them on, I thought, these are too tight. And then I thought, maybe they're supposed to be like this. So I'll have to take a look at the website. I tried this on before I pull the top out to show you the length. I did try it on with this beautiful denim floral jacket, but this is cute. Now, the shoes that she had in the picture, those were the leopard print. I have a pair of tan boots similar to that, and I tried this on with it. It did not work. It really looked choppy, and I think the reason is that it needed that black in the leopard to tie it all together. I'm gonna get my jacket off and we'll take a look at the shirt out. Yeah, I love the length on this. And again, I'm not a button down girl, but this button down I just love. This is for sure staying with me. Some pretty good booty coverage back there. I do like it with the tighter jeans. Let me know, like tighter pants. They're not jeans, they're pants. Let me know what you think about these. All right, we'll wrap it up. We'll talk about what I might be keeping, that kind of thing. Be right back. I'm back in my own pieces. I just want to point out that between the 3 bottoms, which will work with all 3 of the tops, we have 9 outfits total in these 6 pieces. And they're also all very versatile and can work with multiple things. And then of course, great accessories too, in the adorable little faux fur purse and the scarf. All right, brands and prices, because I missed some of them. So the faux leather midi skirt, this one is by Z Supply. Regular price was $98, sale price $98.40. Excuse me, $78.40. I'm going to take a look at the footage on that. That is actually a contender, and I will be listing all of these items in the description box in case you would like to ask your stylist to include any of them in your box. And if I can find the link on their website, I will include that too in case you just want to go and pay for it directly. Then the Fuchsia Kiss blouse, this is Liverpool, this is $98. I am keeping this, I asked for it back. I love it, my price $78.40. The Anywhere top, size medium in black. This one's only $60 regular. The brand is $6.50. I've never heard of that before. I think I'm going to send that one back. Then the printed silk scarf, we've talked about that, 16 regular, 12.60 my price. And then the draped neck top in Tango Red. This one is normally $59. This is also by Liverpool. I have a couple of 3/4 length red tops, although one of them is kind of looking a little worn, but it's really versatile. It would go with a lot. I'm going to look at the footage and see what I think. I'm also going to take a look at what's in my closet. So let's be real. This is a contender. Then the cozy wide leg pull-on, size medium Sky Whisper. This is $98. I'm going to ask her if they have this in a large because I like it. It would be super comfy for the holidays. And the Melania Fur Mini Tote. This one was $52, and I think my price, I don't have my glasses, $41.60. This could very well be staying too. This is just too cute. I wouldn't use it all the time, but man, would I have fun with it when I do use it. And that leaves us with the last thing, which is Saskia Ponte high-rise ankle boot pant. And this is by the brand Pistola. So the price on that one is regular $168, and my price would be $134.40. I'm going to get a look at the footage. My guess is I'm not going to like the way that they look on me. By the way, they are supposed to be an ankle, so the length was exactly what it should have been. I'll take a look at the footage. I'll make a decision on that. I do have a feeling, though, that this is going back. So the only two things I'm fairly certain are going back are the ankle boot and the dolman sleeve top and the scarf. This could get expensive, but I love all these pieces. They would fit so well into my wardrobe. The tops would work great with even this jacket here. Tough to make a decision. This has been a whole lot of fun. I really want to thank you for joining me in my birthday box. Do me a big favor. Squish the like button. That truly does help the video quite a bit. Also, comments help, but those are super good for my spirit. If you would hit the hype if it comes up. So many things we have to tell you guys to do now and remind you about, but that hype button helps a real ton. And subscribe if you would like to see all sorts of different unboxings, mostly clothing. I am starting to get into some other things, and I will see you on my next video. Bye-bye, and be blessed. I forgot to tell them the after discount total on the whole box is $519.20. I'm curious what the stuff I'm considering is. So $519.20 minus the black top, minus the scarf, minus, let's say minus the Tango Red top, because I don't have to keep that, and minus the ankle boot. $276.80. That could actually be worse. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So divided by 4, $69.20 per piece, $69. That's really not too bad for this quality of clothing on average. That's how my math brain works. I still have some decisions to make. I want to cover brands on these because I don't think I hit it on all of them, and also original prices, right? Oh, there's a blooper. Okay. Is my hair okay? Takes a beating. I'm going to